Alrighty, 5-color Niv Fires. Fires, in this instance, refers to the card Fires of Invention here. You can only cast spells during your turn. You can cast no more than 2 spells per turn. You may cast spells with converted mana cost equal to or less than the number of lands you control without paying their casting cost. So we have Niv to generate card advantage here. And then other things like Escape and Kenrith and these just keep our flow of cards going. Because this deck is 5 colors, Fires of Invention does also act as fixing for us. So if we don't have the colors to cast all of our spells, we don't have to worry about that while we have Fires in play. Cantana, thanks for the sub-gifty. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and dive on into a few matches here with this one and see how it goes. Man, seeing all the polls in the early states on my feed where, like, Sanders is up and Biden is down makes me happy. It's weird. The more people learn about Biden and his policies and listen to him talk, the less they seem to like him. And the more they listen to Bernie, the more they see that they seem to like him. Feel the burn. I did do a quick spot check on the mana. I think it's okay. Like, obviously, we're playing a 5-color deck, so there's going to be games where we can't cast some of our spells, but overall, I think we're probably pretty close to fine. Clarion, my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. The old quad temple hand here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Warren / Bernie hurt each other a little bit. But in the same vein, like, people like Biden are kind of splitting votes with, like, Buttigieg and Klobuchar. So, like, it's probably a wash. Sweet. Okay, so they're gonna lose some card advantage here. So I think I just do Teferi plus him. So that way next turn I can bounce whichever of these they play to buy a little tempo. Perfect.
Let's try this.
I think I'm just getting rid of both of these. I guess I could have ramped next turn. So, Hydroid Krasis isn't a strict combo with Fires. We do have to pay mana if we want an X on Hydroid Krasis. However, whatever cards we draw off of Hydroid Krasis' draws, we can play for free with Fire. So it's not terrible. Not as bad as it could be. Like that, we can go Krasis into Dream Trawler. Your move, Yugi boy, this is all we got. Are we done here? I'm at 18. You're a red deck. If it's turn 6 and your opponent's at 18, so you might as well concede, you might be a red deck. Easy trade here. So let's do this and draw 2, which triggers Dream Trawler. Let's just disperse this. Maybe I should draw a card first. I don't think it really matters. I think we've got to build our own adventure book to victory here. Don't even need that dork. Ain't even need it. I would like to block. Well, we only have one good spell left. Thankfully, it's going to find us some more. Whee! Uro with Trawler's kind of a combo, too. Up to 36. Escaping also does not work perfectly great with fires. So when you escape Uro, you have to pay mana as well. Alright, so they're dead. We escape this. We play Growth Spiral. We attack for 7 in the air. Alright, Trophy sounds great. Clarion sounds great. Knight of Autumn sounds great. Teferi Time Raveler sounds not too great. What do I want to trim here? Need 4 cuts. Atris probably. Escape could be a little slow. I think Giant providing some fixing is important. I mean, the Rainbow Dragon's great. His animation is good. His borderless card is excellent. He's got a lot going on. There's a lot to like. Most of my colors turn to Growth Spiral. Let's go. Sick. So this means I want to lead on this. So that way my turn 3 can be tapped land. I'll go Spiral, put this in tapped on 2, tapped Temple, Knight on 3. We're going to take a lot of damage before then, though, so we could be in a little bit of trouble here. Good start on the play from the opponent. Oh, this doesn't die to Clarion. That's huge. Protection from white means it doesn't take damage from white sources. I guess I keep that there. Likely just dead to an Embercleave next turn. It is a good board card. I think they largely play it for the white aggro decks, but definitely good here as well. I think I'm happy with how we board. I'm gonna run it back. That was not particularly close. Our deck full of clunky expensive cards got run down there a little bit. We get to be on the play here. As much as I love having all my colors of mana in my opener, I don't think we can keep that one. This one needs a red source, but definitely worth to keep. We're going to bottom a Growth Spiral. Perfect. Please play something else that dies to Clarion. The historic tree is great, thanks. I like how Brawl even made it on there. Perfect. As if this hand couldn't have gotten better. Clarion, my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. Do 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 do. Looking for a 5-drop. I think I gotta bottom that. I just want some action here. Gosh. I gotta keep Trawler. I don't think I can bid that one in good conscience. In. Haven't been able to watch for a while, but I never forget. I eased my depressed days this past year. Talkie box man forever. Thanks for re-upping that Prime Prince Day. We'll be here whenever you get some more Magic time again in the future. I appreciate you keeping me around. Let's make sure you get a sword to go with that shield. Am I supposed to Fertile Footsteps here? I almost feel like I'm not, right? I think I'm supposed to hold it so I can block. Wow, kind of surprised they threw away the robber here. I'm going to take 5 more total here, down to 7. Please disperse. So this would make them a bunch of 1/1s. Only now it doesn't. Bye, friends. Do 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 do. There might be something to this Dream Trawler card, chat. There might be something to this Dream Trawler card. Let's get this out of the way now, huh? We all know where this is going. Let's just do it now. Oh, I should have gotten a black mana so I could reanimate with him. Whatever. Game is over. Ring-a-ding-ding. Is there a chance that Trawler's just like... Is there a chance that Trawler's just like better than Niv in this deck? I feel like there's a non-zero chance that that's the case. No, because it's not green. They do find each other, that's true. Trawler's less awkward multiples though, right? So it's not legendary. Was hoping they weren't playing something aggressive. You'll have to test via Trawler and error. I think we just Beanstalk Giant next turn, right? Get our 5-drop a turn early. Back then. The fact that we were on the play might mean this hand's not a total disaster. Maybe. Maybe. Is Trawler too expensive for 9 4? No, not at all. We actually played Trawler in Pioneer this morning in blue-white, and it was very reasonable. Gosh, we're good at this. Gosh, we're good at this. Swish. Little late to the party, Mr. Midnight Reaper. This gets a land that's untapped, so I'm going to go ahead and do this and then play Teferi and bounce this. I watched Crokies earlier and someone asked him how a deck deals with Trawler and he responded with, don't play a deck that doesn't suck and you should be fine because it's not very good. That's a take. That's definitely a take. To be fair, I think a mistake. So again, one of the things, for starters, something we've talked about a lot is, I've said this a couple of times recently, don't confuse being a good Magic player with being someone who's good at evaluating Magic cards. Those are different skill sets. You don't have to have one to have the other, and just because you have one does not mean you have the other. If you need good empirical evidence of that, go on Magic Twitter and look back when Jace the Mind Sculptor was unbanned, when Bitter Blossom was unbanned, when Stoneforge Mystic was unbanned. There were incredibly good and accomplished Magic the Gathering players who swore up and down that all of those unbannings were going to destroy Modern. Yeah, Gremlin. I mean, honestly, I think the reason, at least for me personally, to speak to my own experience, the reason why Magic is a game that I come back to as often as I do and why it's so enjoyable for me is because Magic is a game that I can spend more time working on when I'm not playing than almost any other game out there. The amount of deck building depth present in Magic the Gathering really just isn't surpassed by any other game. And it has to do not only with the deep card pool that Magic has compared to a lot of other games, especially in non-rotating formats, but it's also really relevant with just how the mana bases work. Like, I know lands add an incredible amount of variance to Magic the Gathering, but if you compare how Magic decks are built compared to Hearthstone and a lot of other games restrict how you're able to combine cards and decks with their resource system. So even though Magic's resource system does lead to an incredible number of non-games, it gives us so many interesting outside of game things to be doing. Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why I think Theros was such a successful set, yeah, Jace was banned in Standard. One of the reasons why I think Theros is such a great set is because a lot of cards in them are, say, like Calyx or Birth of Metlis or whatever that card is called, where they're cards that are playable, but they're not overly pushed on their own. So they go into a lot of decks. without going into everything. Calyx is a great example of that too. This is a fast start in the play. Really need to draw Clarion next turn. Was the pig deck bad? Of course it was bad. Butcher is quite good against our deck with low creature count. I get a draw from Growth Spiral, I get a scry with this, and I get a draw step. So I get 3 looks at 4 Clarions. Yeah, you used to play the old Jace to like Jace block them. I think I need to hit Clarion this turn, so I'm gonna bottom that. Might just lose our Knight of Autumn here. Krasis, really? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Fires. Alright. With that draw, do I just play this and gain 4? I think I'm just gonna play this and gain 4 and just chump block. Then just like hope to hit a 5 mana payoff next turn and kind of go to town. Thank you, sorry. Simic Ramp was very good earlier. Some of the easiest Magic we've played in a long time. We did not lose a game. Are we just dead? We're just dead, right? I think I'm happy with how we boarded. Just run it back and draw Clarion sooner, huh? Oh no, chat. Chat. I pissed off someone. It's really weird. It's really weird how when people hear me call Trump a white supremacist, that they go, well, you're saying all of his supporters are white supremacists? I got bad news for Trump supporters. It doesn't matter if you're a white supremacist if you're supporting one. It doesn't matter. The end result is the same. So even if you think you're not, if you're supporting him, kind of the same thing. What's a straw man and a bad argument, Dallas Sooner? Please elaborate. Look, we drew our Clarion. It's great. I removed someone's ability to comment on my YouTube channel the other day. They were very upset, and they told me that I use straw man arguments all the time, but then they also failed to be able to give me any specific example of any of them. So it's like one of those things where it's like, well, if you think I do this thing all the time, it should probably be pretty trivial for you to give me an example. I was looking at videos of Oxbridge and Modern, and one of the streamers were entertaining questions of chat that were just like, why not this card? Yep. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why asking for specifics is important. The devil's in the details. All right, what am I doing here? Are we just setting up our mana to kill these cats? I think we're just setting up our mana to kill these cats, huh? I think I'm gonna fetch a second green source here because I already have 2 blue. And then I'm going to go ahead and Discovery to give myself more chances to hit my second land. And then we'll play into Growth Spiral. Oh, I don't have double white. Oh, I'm so dumb. The 5-color mana base is getting to me, chat. Well, I need double blue for Uro eventually. So I was thinking about this card in my mind, and like our colors just haven't been a problem so far. So yeah, pretty big mistake there. We'll see. The rest of our hand's okay, so it might not matter. We'll see. We got a couple of draws here. But yeah, I need double white for this. Definitely should have fetched a Plains here. Although if I fetch a Plains, I can't Discovery and Growth Spiral. So like there's that aspect. So my head was there too. But yeah, definitely needed to prioritize. Maybe my sequencing just ends up different. Maybe I just like Night of Autumn there instead. Because putting one creature into play before I time spirals or time wipe's not a big deal. Gosh, and is it just peak pro Trumper that they didn't know how to spell supremacist correctly? That's just peak pro Trumper, right? Is they don't know how to spell the words. They don't even know how to spell the words, and they can't take the time to like right click and correct it. Like I don't expect people to know how to spell everything. Even I typo things on occasion. But like, if you're not gonna have the decency to like right click on your word and fix it, swish. Like, don't even, oh yeah, I don't engage with those people. The person who I'm talking about that left a comment on my thing that was upset, their ability to comment on my YouTube channel is now removed. Life is too short. If they took the time to look up facts, they wouldn't be supporting Trump. It's a good point. It's a good point. Down to 6. Good thing we're gonna gain 7 here. There's already 7 cards in my bin here too. So we're gonna like gain 7 this turn and then cast Uro next turn. Well, they don't have any ovens in sight, so they exiled the cats because it puts me under an immense amount of pressure, chat. Like, I'm the control deck. They need to kill me before this game goes too long. I kind of like their aggressive line here. Like, they're in trouble because I have a bunch of life gain, but like I don't think their play is strictly incorrect by any means. There might be something to this Uro card, chat. Seems pretty okay. Oh yeah, especially if they have like a 3rd cat in the bank. Seems very reasonable. Okay. That That's a combination of cards that could get him there. They get to kill this. They get to smack us to 9. This puts us to 7. I have 8 mana here currently. Or sorry, I have 7 mana. So I'm 1 away from play Kenrith and gain life with him in the same turn. Not my bits. It's a good thing my best card's in the graveyard. Wait, really? Friendo. Friendo. Yeah, maybe they don't know what Kenrith did offhand. And like, even if they manage to kill this, there's 4 more cards in my bin, so we're like 1 off of it getting to do more stuff. So I'm down to 10. So if they attack with everything here, they put me to 7. I eat here. So they don't really have good attacks this turn. I guess they could attack with all the cats and hit me for 2 and throw away a cat to hit for 2. But like, next turn I get to Kenny plus gain 5. That card is not very good against us. So we're going to gain 8 next turn, plus we're going to draw an extra card. Yeah, maybe they just thought I was dead and they forgot about Uro. Very possible they forgot about Uro. I kind of think they're supposed to attack me with these 3. Like, get in for 2. Man, when you draw Hydroid Krasis and can cast it for 6, but it's just not your best play. That one can stay right there. If they hit a second Mayhem Devil next turn, they might be able to push through. So 3 mana, target player gains 5. Just gonna go ahead and do this now before any funny business happens here. We have 9 mana here. So next turn, Knight of Autumn can kill Witch's Oven. And then Kenny can gain me 6, or gain me 10. So we can gain 13 next turn. That's kind of scary. Do I just Niv here and try and find Clarion? I think that's the line, right? Get 10 looks at a Clarion. I couldn't haste there, because I need the red-white for the Clarion. Maybe I could have tapped my other lands differently, I don't know. It's possible I could have tapped differently for this and this to still haste. Oh, that's a good line. I could have reanimated Niv instead of playing one for hand. I don't know. Feels like a build their own adventure book. Is this deck sweet? It's definitely sweet, Marty. And and we're currently undefeated with it, so obviously it's busted. Yeah, we found out I was wrong, and this ladder season doesn't qualify you for anything if you already qualified from last month. If you are qualified for the January event, you're automatically qualified for the February event. So next month I might sort of kind of care, maybe. Not super serious, but if we oops into it. Yeah, Stormy Waters, this standard format is the best standard format I've played since Guilds, I think. I don't know if it's better than Guilds, but it's pretty close. Which is high praise, because Guilds is one of the better formats I've ever played. Think this format's like this probably means Doom Foretold. I don't know that we can beat that. Doom Foretold's pretty good against fires. Open a draw, a Niv-Mizzet next turn. The Bitly link doesn't work inside the Twitch app. If you're on mobile, you need to click open in your browser. The Twitch app has a security feature that doesn't send you to URL shorteners. Thanks for checking out the sponsor. Their stuff is good. I haven't pulled them up in a second. They sent me a couple of their boxes, so all of the sponsors that I source myself, I always make sure I get my hands on a product before I take them, because I'd rather not advertise things that suck. It's easier to sell good products, chat. That's the dirty secret to being a good salesman, is never agree to sell a bad product. Yeah, so they've got a range. So some of them, I'm gonna show for half a second. Some of them are designed to like hold entire cubes. Like I think this one says 800 cards. They also have smaller individual deck boxes. But they have ones that like hold a couple of decks and some dice. And then the bigger ones that you can put like a whole cube in. And they actually look like a book, where you can like put it up on the shelf with your cards in it and latch it too, which is neat. You can put whatever you want in there, Clowncopter. Whatever floats your boat.
Wow,
don't you dare try and punk me. You think you could make me try and take 2 lands? Get out of here. Kids these days. Well, the box I just held up is like, it's huge. It holds like 800 cards. I have another slightly smaller one that holds like 300, and I'm not sure offhand. They do have individual deck boxes as well. You need to check their website to see how many it lists them as holding. Hey, thanks for the 5 months, Ninja Killer. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't know offhand if the metric is single or double sleeved. That's a question that's come up. I'll have to drop them a line and find that out. Do counts on cards include sleeves? I don't think that's listed on their website. It's good to know, though. 800 double sleeved, 1,000 single. Double sleeved on their product page. Okay, that's sweet. Sweet, it's 800. Okay, that's good. Good to know. I would like both of those. No! 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 Oh Oh, muscle memory. Oh. Oh. I even shocked in the land, chat. I even shocked in the land. I even shocked in the land. Yeah. I just wanted to give him a fighting chance, chat. I just wanted to give him a fighting chance. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna take the Krasis. I'm gonna do it right this time. That one. Yeah! Alright. We have 3 fewer cards than we should otherwise have. Good luck, Godspeed. It's fine. I think we're far enough ahead that we're still okay here. Maybe that complicates things. That makes things harder. Kenrith is lethal. 1 Kenrith, please. Huh? Did I just put another threat into play? It might be right to just growth spiral too, though. Just because Kenrith is lethal? I mean, like, they almost certainly have an answer here, chat. They have 800 cards in their hand. I think digging for Kenrith is not unreasonable. Alright, so we're gonna lose Teferi. Kenrith is still lethal off the top here because he can give something haste out of here. He can reanimate. So like even if we wait, what? Okay.
Let's slow this down.
You know, I think I bottomed to Kenrith at one point off the Niv trigger. I'm gonna shuffle. Pretty sure we bottomed Kenny off a Niv trigger. Well, I mean, that's a legal play, Space Martian. $23 cards, 2 Kenriths.
This looks like a fun new toy.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to Kenrith we go. Do 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 do. It's Kenrith. This deck's been gasoline. Deck's been real sweet. All right, what am I supposed to cut here? Most of my deck seems good. Is this not a Casualties of War matchup? Maybe it is a Casualties matchup and it's not a Knight matchup. Although Knight's pretty good at killing Doom Foretold, which they're almost certainly a Doom Foretold deck. I need 7 cuts. It's a lot of cuts. Maybe I just trim Growth Spiral, because I don't mind going slower here. Is it crazy to cut Fires? Yes. Fires is the reason we won that game. Lets us leverage our pile of stuff. Maybe Time Raveler's not actually that good. I mean, this draws 5, so I think I just want all my threats, chat. Sure. Let's draw some lands. Blue source. Blue source. Hey, that's a cantrip we can cast off this Overgrown Tomb, huh? We put the fear of Kenny in him, chat. Does Esper run many counters in this format? The Esper deck we played recently was not. I think I have to keep this, so that way any 4th land lets us do stuff. Noted, Stormy. That'll get bumped at the end of the stream, just like everything else. Yep. So we're gonna sack this and exile our graveyard. That's fine. It was good, Axe. We had a really great match against Simic. Also made some mistakes on my part and some of the others, but good games of Magic overall. I think I'm gonna have my graphics guy send me a banner so I can throw it up on the website. Looking for more lands here. Perfect. Does that let me cast Niv next turn? I think it does, right? So we get to go red, white, green, black, blue. That's interesting. Are they not a Doom Foretold deck? I guess they might not be. Okay, so they are. No, Doom is non-token, chat. If I bounce Treacherous Blessing, their Doom eats their Archon. I guess that's not strictly true. They could just sack the Doom to itself. Oh, right. Blessing sacks when you target it. Good call. Is it crazy to leave them this? I feel like it might not be. I could go either way on that. Giving them a land potentially accelerates them into Liliana here. I need another green and black source still before I can cast this, so I'd really like to draw Fires. Yeah, when this becomes targeted by a spell or ability, they have to sacrifice it. That's real good. Let's them exile Niv and then attack Teferi for lethal. So still need another black or green source. This is black and green. I could cast Atris and then I could cast Uro. That seems okay. Yeah, we played 4 Archons in the Black-White Calyx deck that's up on my site. It's felt pretty reasonable. Honestly, kind of looking for lands here. Uro will let us put another land into play this turn. There are 3 cards in my bin. Oh, huh. Do I want to do? I think I just Uro. And like, this will cost me 2 more next turn, but I can still go kill your Archon, kill your Elspeth, kill your land. Yep, Passage has to be swamped, so we have green, green, black, black. Oh, that's hugely punishing. I think I'm still grabbing the black source, so if I draw another casualties, we can cast it. Escape, not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Conquer's Death doesn't currently bring anything back. I could just escape Uro. Oh, if I escape Uro, I don't have green to trophy as well. That's awkward. Why do I need to hold up trophy? So the problem is this is going to take a card out of my hand next turn, chat. Okay. Even if I held the passage, I don't have extra double copies of basics in my deck. There's only one of each. Bouncing my Hydroid Krasis. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Now I just play this for 6 again, right? Even if they have a counterspell here, I like gain 3, draw 3. Which like fogs their turn, basically. Oh, if I don't Uro, I lose it. That's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah, the third chapter's coming on here, right? That was a mistake. Good catch. They know about this knight, so like they know they're gonna lose this Doom Foretold. They could have Dance in hand, that's true. Can't really play around that, though. I don't have any tools that let me do that. So, one last basic in my deck. So this doesn't have anything to get, and this can't search anything up. 25 cards left. And not putting the Uro back was a really big mistake. Yep. Clocks are fine. Both have like 20 minutes. Yeah, not escaping the Uro before they exiled my bin is where I went wrong that game for sure. Hey, 40 Deuce. Thanks for sending that Prime this way again. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday wherever you're at. Sure. Let's draw a couple of Sacred Foundries. Perfect. Escape seems like a good addition to that deck, Crunchy. Have a little way to generate some card advantage. Yeah, Kenrith seems good. It's a powerful magic card. Speaking of powerful magic cards... I don't really know what color I want to get with that just yet, so we'll wait for now to make a decision. Hey, Jack Oz. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, it might be white for Trawler, but like, if we just wait to fetch with it, we can like draw a few more cards, and other lands that we draw between now and when we fetch could impact what land we want to get. So next turn, we get to go Fires into Trawler. And see where we go from there, perhaps. I think I'm in for backup Fires. Like, if I don't need it, I can just discard it to Trawler at some point, right? So they're going to get to sack this. I guess they could sack Conqueror's Death here too. This is my 8th mana. Need another green for this. So I could Fires into Kenrith, draw a card. I could also just Krasis for 6. I kind of want to just Krasis for 6. Oh yeah, this cost 6 at the moment. Good call. Tradesies. Deal. Then Doom's gonna kill their Conqueror's Death here. I guess they could kill their Doom if they want. Then I keep my Krasis. Like, that seems fine to me. It's kind of funny too, because there's only 2 Krasis in this deck, so like... Hey, Nikki Two Shoes, thanks for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Thanks for contributing to my decreased workout, but I do what I can. Their Doom Foretold really have not seemed very good. Not stellar with Archon. Ballpark, thanks for re-upping. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, Kenny's gonna pick back up Trawler, which is great here. Unless they cast Kaya's Wrath. If they cast Kaya's Wrath, I'm gonna draw a card. So I'm waiting to activate to see what they do. Hopefully, we're gonna avoid free Krasis again. That would be ideal. I think I can dodge myself. Doom Foretold, sure. Dangerous, thanks for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Who's the beatdown? I don't know. I think we are. I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I could probably do that, K9. Do I just attack to start? I think I just attack to start. That's a pretty good one. I don't really like chat. My hand draws so many cards. People are saying, are these legal game actions? Sure. The suggestions you're making are legal game actions. Don't just say, hey, these are legal game actions. Tell me why the play you're suggesting is a play worth making. That's the discussion you need to make. That one can stay right there. Trophy this. Doom Foretold eats itself. Teferi eats a token. Why did we not use the Escape the Wilds Assassin's trophy? Because I missed it. because I already had a play in my head and started clicking without reassessing what this card found. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it matters. We're super far ahead here. But yeah, obviously strictly correct to just do this one. Exile things we can't reanimate here. Kenrith does give trample with its red ability. That is correct. How big is my deck? 25 cards still. $23 now. I'm supposed to keep that Uro just in case they have, like, agonizing whatever here. The decking off this card's kind of real, huh? I think I play the Giants from my hand here first, just because this one's, like, safe from discard spells over here. They draw Dance of the Mans. Yep. This isn't even actually that big of a deal, right? So I go Casualties, kill creature, enchantment, land. So I go kill your creature, kill your enchantment, kill your land. And then the Doom Foretold's kill themselves next turn. So I don't have to worry about them. $17 cards left in my deck. This gets rid of 3 of them. Looking for Kenrith at this point. There's one more of those we have. So they need, like, another dance here, which is very possible. A lot of these dance decks play 2 or 3 dance.
I know my responsibility. I've got it.
I realistically probably can't play these cards. There's one card I don't know on the bottom, so we're 1 in 13 to draw Kenrith here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. Again, gonna play this one out of my hand.
That's more like it.
Sure. So I didn't knight the wall because there's a real chance they have a sweeper here. Because they did plus their Teferi chat. So I elected not to knight the wall on purpose. 10 cards left in my deck. I think I just pass. Am I supposed to put lethal into play? Maybe I'm supposed to put lethal into play. This is lethal, right? So I have 21. This would be 24. I guess I could also just Atris. Yeah, I'm just going to Atris. There's only 10 cards left in my deck, but this could get us pretty close to the last Kenny. Oh, they're going to gain 2 from birth. That's a good call. All right, do I knight as well then? Maybe I knight as well then. Unless I find Kenrith. They give me Kenrith, we don't have to because we'll have haste. Oh, playing lands is damage too. Yeah, that's a good call. Well, if they can't take this off the table, they're dead. Man, what a slog, huh?
I'll protect you.
Whew. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I like to end on a high note. I think we're going to wrap there on this one. So, the person who submitted this said they added a third Kenrith after submitting it. I think that's probably a good idea. I think that's probably more than reasonable. I don't know that I want a Kenny in the main necessarily. Maybe the third Kenny in the main's better than the Escape the Wilds. I could see that being the case. Definitely a third Kenrith in the 75 if you're going to play. Yeah, Kenrith was like the card we were hoping to draw in a lot of those games. Uro's really great. You could maybe even go up to a third copy of this. It's possible, that like Uro, maybe you trim the Beanstalk Giant and add another Uro because they're both kind of 3-mana accelerants. It is worth noting that this card can fix our colors, whereas this card can't. But overall, the mana in this deck felt pretty reasonable. Hey, thanks for the 42 months, Squishy. It's been a long time. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I think I'd probably do that and then maybe slide a Kenny into the sideboarder over this Escape, perhaps. All right, what are we doing? We've got a green-black Undergrowth deck up next here. I'm going to hit a quick ad roll while we get set up for this one. And when we're going to hopefully embody some agonies here. So back in a few. Thanks for hanging out, folks.